Morrison. He's lost it. Simon! He's got a long run, but John Simon will make it. Not possessed of great speed, but even he with that much start was going to make it. Determined effort by John Simon. So his debut match with the Roosters also. 14 is done. Scooping it back out there for Simon to give on for Allen. And then they go wide for Cleary. Infield pass for Junee. In and away from Salvatore. In and away from another. And then John Simon. John Simon combines with the fleet-footedness of young Darren Junee.
Well, it's good football, isn't it? They're a class side. The Roosters in 1996.
Now Iro pushing it for Walker. Straight through goes Walker. Singh comes into the inside, away from Peasant. Surely can they catch him? Singh then throws the pass for Simon. Well, they caught Singh, they don't get Simon. And that is try 3 for the Roosters. They're looking good.
And only John Simon's second touch of the football.
Go to the right-hand side. Simon! John Simon! Does he get there? Here's John Simon. He's played virtually an entire match in reserve grade.
For Simon, he kicks from inside his 40-metre line, and it's a glorious kick. So Parramatta will have the scrum feed. Simon will go to the air. He kicks it high. It'll come down for Brendan Reeves. Is he fast enough? That's a great Parramatta try. Oh. For Simon, he'll kick it across to the left-hand side. They've got numbers out to the left. It comes off, and they'll go across again, Parramatta. That comes for Simon, and the field goal attempt is good.
Off the left foot as well.
So breathing space for John Simon and Parramatta. The lead now 13 points. Illawarra will have to score. Simon steps off the left foot, goes straight through the gap, beats Brasher, and John Simon will race away and score. The Eels hit back, they're in the lead.
John Simon, strong left foot step. A brush off there and a big left foot step on Tim Brasher. Well, Tim Brasher should have known he had a left foot step because he did one not a fraction of a second before.
This is Simon on the right foot, straight through. That's the breather they needed. What a night John Simon's been having. He's kicked 3 from 3. He's scored a try. The fans love him, and he's kicked a field goal, which may well put this match beyond Balmain's reach.
Yeah, John Simon, he positioned himself well here and kept pointing to the outside. Just as a decoy, straightened himself up, hit it sweetly.
Cool as you like.
His indications have been clear-cut. Drop goal by Simon. And it's over for a point for Parramatta. Why pay them a visit, the uprights, if you don't come back with something? 13-0 Parramatta over St George.
And they will really enjoy this half-time lead now, Parramatta. They've played pretty good wet weather football. Kicking game strong, defence has been strong. They've only missed 7 tackles in that half.
25 out. And Simon goes for the drop goal. It's wide, isn't it? He's got the hand up. He's given it.
And John Simon, he hit a beautiful field goal because it was on the difficult side for the right footer.
And 15-14 at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Kraken to ground. He's 8 metres away from the line. Simon sees a gap, goes himself, goes for the line. He's over the line, and Simon picks up Parramatta's second try.
A lot of pressure being applied by the Eels.
He's a good player, John Simon. Played very, very well the other night for New South Wales.
That battle over on the far side of the ground between Werrett and Dallas continues. Simon goes for long-range drop goal. The referee's got a good sight on it. He likes it. The hand goes up. So they paid a visit, and they came back with something.
Yeah, clever work there from John Simon. He took North Sydney by surprise because they didn't expect him to take a long-range attempt, despite the fact it's only 32 out, but it was from a wide angle. 7 points.
To the right of the ground, Field on the runaround, and then it came off the feet of Parramatta. There's a lot of ground in front of Simon. There's nobody there. Hancock is closing. Simon's running out of ground, but he's over. John Simon scores a 70-metre try. It came off a runaround between Craig Field and Jeff Tooby.
Hancock's not a noted speedster. He pulled out all stops to try and get to John Simon. Wonderful chase, but Simon just had enough in reserve.
And was also smart enough to change direction too. You can see there he headed left instead of running in a straight line, which would have
down on tackle number 5. Now Simon is directly behind them. They go back to him. There goes the shot, and Simon has put the drop goal over. Parramatta, now they lead by 7. 64 minutes gone. It's the Eels over Manly. They look to be finishing equally as well. Simon again. Simon's kicked another field goal. Puts it back to 6. 16 to 10. Never mind about Headingley. It's all happening here, Billy boy.
He's kicked a couple of important field goals this season, hasn't he? And again, this kick just ensures really that the side won't get beaten.
Back to Reaper. Into the hands of Simon for another drop goal. It's another successful kick-it goal by John Simon. 3 from 3.
And so well worked for from Parramatta because they dummied the play to the left. A lot of action on the left-hand side of the field, and that distracted the Manly defence. They couldn't get up as quickly as they liked.
He made no mistake.
John Simon. This is coming back for John Simon. He's a genius, John Simon. Simon jigging, weaving, and scoring a try. John Simon.
And what about the strength of John Simon? Steps off that left foot. Beautiful. Beats a couple of feeble attempts at tackles. It was Fletcher there. Just pushed him off. Too easy there for Johnny Simon. And look at the way Raper uses the referee on the blind side. Great shadow play there. And look at that. Good on you, Johnny Simon.
On debut. And from right in front, 10 metres out, he raises the flags. And Australia put their nose in front.
Field goal. John Simon, the shot at field goal. The crowd like it.
I have no idea.
And the referee doesn't know.
Yep. Well, here's the opportunity for Parramatta. Interesting. It was Penner that fed that scrum. And Simon at 5'8", and that is why he backed himself. What a try by John Simon. Individual effort. The Melbourne Storm had numbers there.
Should have made this tackle. Scott Hill, of course, goes too wide too early instead of going up to make the tackle. But he gets the big left. Oh, Tawera, please. I know we did see him before the game, but I don't think he'd be too happy with that tackle.
Horsnell. Simon. Oh, I think he had. Yes, he had. John Simon's over under the posts. He is just so strong.
Well, he's another forward, Johnny Simon, with good speed. He's a tremendously strong young man. And on this occasion, second ruck, he does it all himself. Feigns on the outside, straightens up inside Logan, takes on Andrew Walker. Dooley and Goulet come to help. Somehow he swivels around and gets the ball down.
Simon, 15 metres out. A jig from John Simon. Straight through he goes. It was almost a stumble from John Simon. If it is, it's the best you've ever seen, and it's 14-0.
We get a small one from John Simon. A little step. A step back again, and the man stumbling on the inside was actually David Fairley. Great work from John Simon. Good running game. Sometimes we don't see it often enough. I'd take the field goal if I was Johnny Simon.
Oh, well, he's heard your call. There is Simon, left foot. Straight over goes John Simon. They come down to this end of the field yet again, and they walk away with points. 15-0 to Parramatta.
It's a good option this late. Under a minute to go. Last tackle. Their attack wasn't really set. No, there's no great difference between 14 and 15 on the scoreboard.
George trying to shut Simon down. He's got it. He's got it. Johnny Simon has broken the deadlock. Working.
Now
For this. There it goes. A shot's on its way. The arm's going up. It's a goal for Parramatta. 19-12.
Well, they worked it well. You've got to think that North Sydney knew it was coming, but I just don't think they've got enough petrol in the tank to get through and to put the necessary pressure on. John Simon, one of the best field goal exponents in the game.
The play of the ball, he's moved to the right, he's with it. Here it comes, gets set. John Simon for 1 point. And John Simon, Sterlo tells the story. He's successful. He's the best in the business when it comes to the one-pointers.
Jones, Simon. Stepping to the left, Simon inside, Simon won't need it. He laid on the first, scores the second. If he wanted to, he could have gone back inside for Deeks yet again. But now the scoreboard tells you a story. Now it hurts all of a sudden. It is Simon, outstanding form, first 40. And the Warriors 14-0.